Hello and a very warm welcome. I'm Ruchi Sharma and we are here at the ABC-Conclave 2023 in Dubai. And I have with me a very special guest, Mr. Stefano, who is a business partner with communication with DWF Labs. Welcome to the TV.
Thank you for having me.
So the Web3 space is growing day by day. Where do you think the VC funds are flowing?
Good question. So, from what I can see, also this event, I can tell that there is a bullish sentiment around gaming and NFT use within the gaming ecosystem and the economy of gaming. Obviously, gaming has been one of the driving forces in the past few years. I just relocated to Dubai from Southeast Asia, and Southeast Asia is one of the most active markets for gamers, especially in Web3.
So how is the blockchain technology changing the dynamics of the industries?
That's a very good question. So there was just now a panel that was talking about the possibility for Web3 to be massively adopted through a seamless integration with Web2. So if you are a gamer in Web2 and you want to be part of the Web3 gaming ecosystem, the idea will be that you don't have to have any friction between your usual interaction with a game, but simplifying it as much as possible. But this type of frictions actually exist already in Web2. For example, if you're playing one game on Nintendo or Xbox or PlayStation, you still need to have one account for each of these platforms, plus you need to have an account for each of these games. So the ideal in future would be to have an ecosystem where you can just simply be part of it with one unified ID. That's what they were discussing on the panel just now. Obviously, we are not probably very close to that to happen, but there are a lot of driving forces and builders that are building towards that vision.
So how has the scenario changed with the adoption of NFTs?
Good question. So obviously you've seen what happened with NFT a couple of years ago. It was a massive buzzword, but was also an initial starting point, I would say, in seeing what are the use cases. During the conference today and yesterday as well, there has been a number of use cases that have been presented for NFT that go beyond just gaming. I think one of the interesting essence of NFT is the fact that it can be that is not fungible, like the name itself says, and it can be exchanged. So there are there is a lot of values yet to be discovered. I heard many use cases in terms of digital ownership that can be transferred within industries. So I think that, like, in order to see growth in technology, we will need to see the big players in Web2 taking active steps in incorporating NFT within their investment strategy or business strategy. I'm thinking like main brands, big brands that are creating their own NFT collections, or they are associating NFT. I attended another event here in Dubai this week actually, where they were talking about the possibility for NFT to be embedded in the clothing that you're wearing. This is an idea that has been around for a while, and now I can see examples that are materializing and they are really implementing it, and it's working. So it's quite interesting how the communities are rejoining the NFT ecosystem and the NFT communities beyond just being only a simple representation of an image or a profile picture on your social media, but far beyond that.
So how is the integration of Metaverse and AI going to help the Web3 space? Is it going to really explode? Is it the future, as many people are saying?
Look, obviously we don't know a timeline. We've seen huge Web2 companies like Facebook renaming Meta, so definitely there is some investment happening there. A lot of projects are building Metaverse. Probably now there is not much traction in terms of daily users or things happening on the Metaverse, but it seems like there are a lot of investments coming in. So we don't know when. We know that there is a lot of buzz, a lot of investment coming in, and probably during the next bull run, or when there will be significant adoption happening, probably that will be one of the areas where adoption will come from. Obviously, when you look at the adoption in general, DeFi still represents a huge amount of investment in Web3, a huge amount of adoption in terms of quantity, but probably not in terms of users, whereas the huge adoption in terms of users will probably come from gaming and metaverse, I guess.
Okay. According to you, Dubai, Singapore, Hong Kong, the future Web3 hub.
They are different markets. We just saw a presentation with the MCC here in Dubai Multi-Commodity Center, where they were presenting the fact that Dubai at the moment ranks as number 3 in terms of crypto friendliness in the world. Especially the crypto center of the MCC seems to have done something quite outstanding in terms of bringing business, bringing communities here to Dubai, and I'm very excited to be here now.
Okay, so your message to the Gen Z, to the young people who want to enter the Web3 space, who want to make a career out of it, and who want to earn a decent living from this?
So I've got too many white hair to talk to the Gen Z, but I would say that at my time back then, when we wanted to enter an industry, the best way was to build, and I think nothing has changed from that perspective. It's cross-generation. There are a lot of opportunities. The technology is becoming complicated, and so there are many starting points for anyone that want to develop. I think that learning how to code is a great idea for anyone, especially now because it's much easier with artificial intelligence to come up with, I would say, not necessarily only no code, but low code type of projects. As long as you have an idea of how the software architecture works, you can get the AI to help you build the initial part, and you can build a POC or an MVP at the cheapest possible cost ever in history in terms of infrastructure, in terms of cost of development. So it's a great time to be alive, it's a great time to develop, it's a great time to get out of school now and start getting your hands dirty with some code and start building your own project and products.
Thank you so much for talking to us and giving us your valuable time. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
So that's all this special segment. This is me, Ruchi Sharma, signing off. Keep watching 3.0 TV.